everybody, and welcome
to Ghoul Society.
That's my little sister Sarah.
And that's my big sister Jamie.
We are grateful to be recording on the unceded, stolen territories of the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations and the Lekwungen and Wasanich peoples whose historical relations with the land continue to this day. As uninvited guests, we are committed to disrupting racism and colonial violence within ourselves, our families, and our communities. By listening to this podcast, you've officially been inducted into the Ghoul Society.
There is a mosquito in Jamie's room.
I saw that mosquito last night, actually. And I was going to
Why
get
is there
up.
a mosquito? This is Victoria.
Oh, we always have mosquitoes.
Because you're in a basement?
Yeah. And I think the park, because we have that park right there. And so it's kind of wet.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Sarah? Sarah's grumpy.
I'm not grumpy.
She's hashtag annoyed.
Hashtag annoyed. Hashtag don't want to work. Hashtag homesick. Hashtag.
Okay, yeah, I was feeling that. I literally texted mom this morning being like, I miss you. And I was gonna be like, you should come here.
That's why I want to go next weekend.
Yeah. I won't be able to make it.
I know.
Unfortunately.
I think I should just do it.
I have really big life things happening. You know what it is. It's just I can't really talk about it on the pod.
Oh.
The pod.
The thing.
Yeah, that we already talked about.
Oh.
That to me is like one of the biggest things I'll do in my life. Yeah.
Career thing.
Career.
That's how we should refer to it.
Yes, yeah, career thing.
Career
it's all good.
thing.
It's all good things.
Yeah.
It's just nerve-wracking things.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, I will say I will have a lot of long weekends, which is really great. Coming up. So, fucking vibing.
Yeah. Are you going in Monday? How does that work? Or is Tuesday the day off? Or what?
Tuesday's the day off. Yeah.
Okay, same. But I know a lot of places do the Monday in lieu, which is smart because taking off a fucking Tuesday sucks.
I know, it's kind of weird.
And if you have like a job like me where the people you work for get to choose their days off, I'm working.
Yeah.
And 60%, 75% are not working.
Right.
But I have to go
like
in.
Pointless.
And I'm like,
here's the thing. The holiday that we're talking about is National Truth and Reconciliation Day. It should be a day where we all have to go to a thing.
Yeah.
And learn about truth and reconciliation or do more things like within our jobs and our careers.
Yes.
On that day. Here's the latest tea. I've been watching Wednesday. Mosquito.
Oh, fuck.
No, I didn't get it. I started season 1 like 4 days ago and I'm done. And I started season 2 yesterday.
Okay,
and I'm on episode 3.
Yesterday, they're an hour long, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday,
What?
You guys are going to hear how much of a couch gremlin I actually am.
Me too, but
I
I'm a bed
watched
gremlin.
the entire season of The Pit.
What's The Pit?
That
sounds really scary.
No, it's a medical drama.
Oh.
But more, it's
like a surgery pit.
It's dubbed, like ER.
Yeah, okay.
The ER room. It's dubbed as the most accurate medical show that's been made, like as a dramatized series.
Fuck.
And do you remember the ER? It was a drama TV show.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's the main guy from the ER produces and stars in The Pit. And I think there's a couple other people from the ER, but I never watched it, so I don't know.
Was he actually ever an ER doctor?
No, just on the show.
How is it any more real then?
Because
give me real life
because
doctors.
The nurses and the doctors in the real world like that also do content creation
Oh.
are like, have like watched
Weird
the
combo.
first episode.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever heard of Dr. Mike? I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he watches Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Yeah, so he watched The Pit, and there's a couple other nurses and doctors, and also just people on TikTok, random people, and they're like, this is the most accurate medical show.
Wow.
Yeah, like
cool.
They're really doing their research, and it's really like, I don't want to speak for medical professionals, but it's very much like a tribute to, this is what the shit that they go through.
Damn.
To help people.
Wow, cool.
Anyway,
nice.
So each episode is an hour in a shift, in a 12-hour shift. So I watched 12 hours. I watched the whole thing. It's addicting. It was so good.
Wow, okay. On Netflix or what?
No, it's on Crave.
On Crave. Fucking
Yeah.
Crave.
But anyway, it's so good. They got an Emmy for it. An Emmy? Yeah, that's TV, right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, they got a bunch of awards for it, and I'm pretty sure they're renewed for a second season.
Ayo.
But yeah,
Love that.
It's really good.
Maybe I'll watch it. Probably not, though. Those ones really stress me out.
It's very graphic.
Yeah. Can't.
Yeah,
Can't
it's very like they actually show everything.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to
TV has come too far.
Shout out to healthcare workers. You guys are the shit.
Yes, truly.
We
Thanks
really
for saving our
appreciate
lives.
you. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Anything else to report?
Your calendar says make dough.
It's not money, it was actually dough. I
know.
made these. Oh my god. Okay, they were so good. They were sticky buns, orange
Sticky
cardamom.
Bun, sticky bun.
Orange cardamom sticky buns. The inside, kind of like a cinnamon bun, but orange cardamom.
Yeah.
The inside was caramelized orange. That was then like chopped up, mixed with cardamom and orange juice and butter and sugar, and then slather that. Roll it up, cut it, bake it. Oh, pour heavy whipping cream in it before you bake it. You know that trick everyone's doing. It's good, but it does leave the bottom of the buns like gooey. So if you don't like that kind of like saturated milk texture, then you won't like that. But it was so yummy.
Nice.
And then I made a orange cardamom Earl Grey liqueur whipped cream.
Oh. You know, I just realized.
What?
I didn't post on Instagram. Oh, wait, I should
okay.
actually do that.
Okay,
probably.
let's pause. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't remember where we left off.
Well, I thought that you had a story to tell me. Another experience. No, like an experience.
Oh, shit. Okay, I was in Vintage After Death, our favorite place that I always feel spooked in. I didn't feel spooked this time. I'll wait till you're done.
I'm listening.
I know, but you're making clicky clacky sounds.
Yeah, but I just edit those out.
Okay, anyways, I was in Vintage After Death.
Again.
And I was like, am I going to feel weird and spooky? I didn't feel too weird or spooky, but I was like looking through the racks and I heard someone say my name. Like, Jamie. Like that. And I was like, what? And I like looked around and I didn't recognize anybody and no one looked like they were like calling out for anyone. And I was like, okay. And it also sounded like it was coming kind of from like above-ish. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know.
Do you think it could have been someone in Market Square?
Maybe,
not calling for you, but
it was it was coming from the street side.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it could have just been someone calling the name Jamie, like who knows. Anyways, and then I forgot to tell you about the night that I spent at my friend's house in their new house that they just bought, which has like kind of a spooky vibe to it, I would say. Okay. Their mom was there and their mom was like, yeah, there's definitely the energy of like a grumpy old man here. Like the whole house just feels like that.
Whoa.
Anyway, I was sleeping in the basement, as per I'm always put in the basement. And I could not sleep for the life of me. Also, though, there was really bad smoke outside, so I think that was like a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kept feeling like I was being watched.
Oh, I hate that.
And I got sleep paralysis.
Oh, no.
And I thought that my friend was standing, holding his kid, and trying to wake me up and being like, Jamie, 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 Jamie. Like that, like trying, like calling my name. And then I woke, because I was like, oh, what? Like it's morning, or they need something or something. And so like I woke up, but no one was there. And it was like so real. So it wasn't like creepy. It wasn't like
weird.
Yeah, it was weird. And then I also heard the name Justin. And I was like, Justin, that's weird. I forgot to tell them, or I just didn't tell them. I don't know if they listen to the show, but if you listen to the show, hey.
Hey, your house is haunted.
Yeah. And I just keep thinking about how, like, I always hear things whispered in my ear when I'm trying to sleep. Like, or so just, like, much.
All the time.
Or all the time. Yeah. And I don't, and sometimes it's my own name, and sometimes it's different names.
Yeah.
And, like, I know we've talked about before, maybe it's a mimic, but it doesn't really feel that way, because it doesn't before it's felt like that it's been other people's voices, like dad's voice or mom's voice, but now it doesn't feel like that. It feels just like it's always the same voice,
right?
And it's saying different things. So I don't know. I think that's just how they communicate with me. It's okay.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Anyways, so, but otherwise things have felt pretty like calm.
That's good.
Yeah. I have also not been watching that much spooky stuff, so I feel like I'm not creating my own haunting in my house or my head. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
you got any spooky stuff?
No.
Okay. Cool. Well, this is my story.
Great.
Let me tell you. So, in Atlanta, Georgia, on the traditional territories of the Muskogee Creek and Cherokee peoples, on September 8th, 1987, 77-year-old Minnie Winston and her husband, 79-year-old William Winston, were settling down after a long day. They had their routines after 22 years of living in the same house, and Minnie was enjoying her Wednesday night bath. After a while, she stepped out of the bathtub and felt something wet under her foot. She knew it wasn't water, though that was the obvious thing, obviously, because she's in the bath, because this felt thick and sticky. When she looked down, she saw blood. Whatever she stepped in was red, and it was oozing through the bathroom tiled floor. She looked up and saw it running down the walls and creeping under the door. Minnie ran out to find her husband and told him he'd better come and look at what she was seeing. Minnie and Winston continued to find this substance everywhere in the house, in the hallway, kitchen, living room, bedroom, basement, and even the crawl space, which was too small to actually fit in, oozing and leaking as if the house were injured. They inspected the substance more and realized there was only one thing it could be: blood. This is the unsolved case of 1114 Fountain Drive, aka the Bleeding House.
There's a thriller book I read
called The Bleeding House?
No.
Oh.
I forget what it, anyway, that happened, so I wonder if the author
knew about this story,
took inspiration from that, because that happens in that book.
Could be.
So creepy.
So Minnie and William were obviously baffled, but they weren't squared. They weren't squared. They weren't scared. Contrary to my introduction, Minnie is actually quoted in a newspaper saying, quote, "I didn't get scared because I didn't know where it was coming from. It didn't look like blood and it didn't smell like blood." But before we get into the deeper nitty-gritty, over-exaggerated details of the case, let's talk about what happened next. Minnie and William called 911, who brought in police and EMTs who were prepared to deal with people with fatal wounds, but when they arrived, no one was injured. William told them, "I'm not bleeding, my wife's not bleeding, nobody else was here." They'd claimed that they'd shut and locked all the doors and set their security system up before relaxing down for the night. EMTs looked over Minnie and William meticulously before clearing them with no injuries at all, not even a scratch. The only thing they noted was that William had to regularly use a dialysis machine to treat his kidney disease. And for those who don't know, dialysis is a common treatment for people whose kidneys aren't working properly. So essentially you hook yourself up to a dialysis machine and it filters your blood for you, doing the job your kidneys would otherwise do. Minnie and William checked over the machine and himself and found no damage or leaks from the machine and no traces of blood directly to or from William as well. Right. Eventually, the crime lab showed up as the police needed to figure out, was there actually a crime committed here? Because they were like, what is going, like, is there a crime? There's blood, but what?
Blood where? Blood from who?
Yeah, or from what?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, whoever was in charge, they waited 13 hours before collecting samples from the blood, which at this point was fully dried up.
Yeah, are they stupid?
Yeah. Because the problem with dried up blood is that you don't get as much information out of the blood as in like when it's wet. So you can still figure out the blood type, but nothing beyond that. However, it was also 1987. I don't know how much more info you could really get from it. I saw some mentions that you can figure out sex and or race, but that seems a little bit shoddy to me.
I thought it was just type.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, this seems wrong.
Yeah.
Did I research it more? No. Great. Anyway, when the tests came back, the blood was discovered to be human and to be type O.
Of course.
Minnie and William were both type A.
Of course it would be just universal.
Yeah.
Fucking type O. Well, I guess, but type O is not common.
No, not as common.
But could come from anyone, I suppose.
That's right. Well, that's not... It can come from anyone with type O blood.
That's... I didn't think I had to say that. That's redundant.
Well, I mean, it can't come from anyone because it's type O blood.
Anyone with type O.
But anyone can use type O blood.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting people know in case they don't know. This sent shockwaves through all of Georgia, throughout the states, and eventually the globe. In the days after, their house was continuously swarmed by the media and crowds of people wanting to see the bleeding house. People were knocking on their door and calling their phone at all hours of the day, and when this wasn't answered, they would peep into the windows and doors to try to catch a glimpse of the strange phenomena happening inside. William was, very obviously, extremely fed up with people coming around the house and bothering him all through the night. He just wanted this weird situation to stop. So by September 12th, the police group assigned to the case stated, "We have no leads at the time. We will continue routine investigation. As we see it now, there has been no crime. Someone could have done this as a hoax. It concerns me that we have no answers." While another one stated, "We have not stopped looking because we know houses don't bleed, but we haven't determined that a crime was committed, and that is our primary concern." So obviously, that's all they really care about.
Yeah.
The cops are like, listen, logistics. Right. Is there a crime here? Eventually, this case was actually downgraded and police put it on the back burner, and it's been there ever since. It was downgraded when a white police officer, Michael Long, shot and killed a black car theft suspect, Eddie Lee Callahan, 5 times in the back during a struggle for the gun. How you shoot someone 5 times in the back during a struggle is beyond me, aka it's just police brutality. And here we have a classic case of white officers killing black people. The officer was, as per usual, acquitted from this crime. But that situation kind of took over this bleeding house situation. Now, Sarah, there's something I maybe haven't been clear about with this case. And with you. I haven't been totally honest.
What?
Well, because it's spooky season, I wanted to give you the most spooks I could without making you lose sleep. And so that's why I said that there was blood coming out of everywhere. But actually, there wasn't blood oozing from everywhere. Okay. There was just small drops of blood in the location. In the locations that were mentioned.
Okay.
Especially areas by heating or air vents. These drops were only the size of small coins, like a nickel and a quarter. And while there was a lot of them, there wasn't actually enough to form any kind of small puddles or anything.
Oh my God.
There was no blood dripping down the walls. There was no blood oozing from the carpets or spurting from the tiles like sprinklers. One of the crime lab people stated, quote, "It looked like the blood was projected out of something or shaken off of something and then just like landed on surfaces."
Oh, okay.
Additionally, while the blood type didn't match Minnie and William, this was actually never verified except with the doctor over the phone. The thing that should have been done was to do a blood test for them both.
Yeah, what?
And so we just have to trust that the doctor was giving us the truth. This story has obviously been over-exaggerated for decades, beyond both William's death, who died 2 years later, and Minnie's death, who died at 104 years old.
Shit, Minnie.
Additionally, nothing like this ever happened in the house before. Right. Again, they lived in the house for 22 years. They raised 3 kids in the house who were now adults. And nothing like this ever happened again. It was a quick one-off, weird splatters of an unknown liquid, which apparently was proven to be human blood somehow. And then it never happened again.
Wow.
So let's get into the theories.
Okay.
What is yours?
I don't know. Did someone just like break in their house or something and bleed everywhere?
Maybe. Is that your theory?
I don't know. Rust.
Yeah.
Rust that somehow typo blood.
Literally. Yeah, those are both on the theories lists. So I'll go over them with you. Mm-hmm. Theory number 1. Many people think it was all a hoax.
Right.
Even one of the police officers believed this from the beginning. Apparently, William had access to human blood because of his dialysis treatment, and type O blood would make sense because anyone can use type O blood like we talked about.
Why did he have access? How are those things the same? How?
Right, I guess because only his blood is going into the machine and then being filtered, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So then he would have to be type O.
Yeah. Unless, do you ever need more additional blood?
Like during dialysis treatment?
Yeah, like do you ever lose blood and then you might need more?
I don't know. Yeah. Why are you asking me?
I don't know. So let's say in a perfect, listen, tell us. I don't know, but in a perfect world, in this theoretical world of theory number 1,
yeah,
let's say maybe he needed blood from someone.
Right.
And so it would have been type O.
Right. And but that would have been done at the hospital.
Yeah. Well, except he had his own dialysis machine that he just used.
Yeah, but they wouldn't just give him blood.
Okay, well, the part of this theory, though, is that he was given blood and he had this blood and that apparently there's like a ton of family drama going on, and so he did it. He like caused a situation to get attention from his kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I know, it's really sad.
Okay.
Theory number 2. Other people thought maybe it was the other way around. One of their children worked in the hospital and they had access to blood.
Yeah, they would.
So some believed that the children were trying to get back at their parents for whatever they were fighting about.
Okay.
I will remind you, the house was locked and the security alarms were all set. So
I don't know, man.
Theory number 3. Some believe that a burglar was in the house, unbeknownst to Minnie and William.
Right.
And they somehow cut themselves, maybe, and sprayed blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense to you. Go for it. Theory 4. Lastly, very few people believe this, but it could have been a one-off demon that came to show itself to Minnie and William.
I mean, yeah.
And kill them. But why would there be dripping blood everywhere?
To scare them.
Oh, and then it never happened again?
Yeah.
It was the demon's first night out.
Maybe they made a deal with the demon, and that's why Minnie lived to 104.
Oh my god, yeah. True.
I don't know.
That's true.
You never know.
You do never know. And so, like I said before, they never ended up moving out of their house, and they had different answers for this when people asked, why the hell won't you get out of there?
Right.
They would say, it was just rust and mud from an old hot water heater. Or it was red dye that had leached out from a rug.
Yeah.
Or it was contaminated water from leaky pipes.
Right. Valid.
Valid, except that it was tested to be human blood.
Okay, well, maybe the lab was just stupid.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, like, they only tested it once, and it was dried up when they tested it.
Yeah, so it literally also could have been an animal. What if an animal got in the house?
Sorry, I forgot to put that on my theory list. Theory number 5. A small animal got in the house and ran around.
Yeah, and then they just, like, thought it was human.
Yeah.
And the lab fucked up.
Yeah.
Because that's happened before.
Yeah.
So that's probably the most plausible thing.
We may never know the reason why the house started bleeding, whether it was simply an accident caused by William's dialysis machine or a little demon wanted to come out to play. What we do know is the house at 1114 Fountain Drive will go down in history forever as the Bleeding House.
Wow.
That's it.
That's pretty
short
crazy.
And sweet. A little short and sweet.
Short and sweet and spooky.
Short and sweet and spooky. Well,
yeah. Oh, I guess we should have said, I mean, you put it in the last episode, but we should have said at the start of this episode that for the whole month of October, we're doing haunted houses.
Yeah.
So,
every Sunday.
Every Sunday, there's going to be an episode about 1 or 2, because sometimes there's a twofer, because sometimes these stories are very short. And
like, it's literally just like, well, it was haunted.
It's just like, here's this house, it was haunted. Here's like 3 things that have happened. And did you get it?
No.
Oh,
I'm trying to get the mosquito.
Anyway,
again.
So, but we're gonna do haunted houses for the month of October.
Woohoo!
Spooky season.
Spooky season is upon us. Welcome everybody to spooky season.
Yeah.
It's almost October 1st.
Yes.
Thank goodness summer's
this
over.
Wednesday. Yeah. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah. Finally.
Although it got too cold too fast.
What? No,
because it was warm like a week ago, as in like 25.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like 15. Just dropped 10 degrees.
I disagree. I feel like it's still been warm in the sun. I've been walking around a lot.
Yeah,
and it's been
okay,
hot.
when the sun is out, I guess.
We went on a hike and I wish that I wore shorts.
Right,
That's
but like
how
it's
hot
cold
it's
today
been.
because it's so cloudy.
I know, finally. I
Yeah.
need it to rain. I just want it to be cold and rainy. I want to wear my
do
sweaters. I want to just keep wearing pants.
I wish I could wear my new sweater at work.
Shit.
Sad.
Anyway, well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
If you have-
see you every week now.
Every week, every Sunday. We'll be in your ears every Sunday. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or critiques, you can email us at
ghoulsocietypod@gmail.com.
You can slide into our DMs on Instagram at
ghoulsocietypod.
You can give us a follow on Sarah's TikTok at
ghoul.societypod.
And if you would like to see the references and resources, references, sources, all of that good stuff, including trigger warnings, you can find those in each episode's description.
And leave us a rate and a review, please.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We're recording.
Oh, I thought you were hitting the button for one of the sounds, and I was like, why isn't it working?
No.
Oh, funny.
Oh.